Good Wednesday morning. We're looking live outside. It is just a little after 9:30 on this Wednesday morning. Here's our Weltley Group camera from Signal Hill at the studio in Northwest Rochester. We've had some pretty thick fog around here at the studio. It's not particularly thick, but the fog at the airport is really dense. And I was just in Northeast Rochester a few minutes ago, and it's really thick on top of Century Hill. Visibility about a quarter mile or less. So there is some thick fog still around. It looks like another 2 hours or so before that really lifts. Now, what's going on in our favor is that the winds are beginning to pick up. That's going to disperse some of that fog, mix out some of that moisture. But for the time being, we have visibility levels on the low end here in Rochester, Preston, Decorah, Cresco, Rushford, all these spots looking at visibility levels around a quarter mile or less. So keep that in mind. This morning, yes, it's a little breezy out there. My hair's a little messed up, but out walking the dogs, breezy and foggy at the same time. But in time, the wind will win out. We'll have a warmer situation as a result. Temperatures climbing to the mid and upper 40s, the warmest these temperatures will have been since the very beginning of the month. Well, the third of the month. We had a high of 47 that day in Rochester, and we haven't been anywhere warmer than 42 or 43 since then, and only a couple times have we even reached the 40s. Yesterday was one of those days. Today, at 44, 45 degrees, certainly a possibility, making this an abnormally, unseasonably mild day by maybe 5 degrees, about 5 degrees above the average. So enjoy this. It looks like the warmest day of the week, not the brightest day, but certainly it looks like a decent one. Here's a look at the current temperatures across the area. Slowly seeing the temperatures climb. It's 34 in Rochester. 37 in Austin, Mesa City 37, and 37 in Winona. It feels like it's 25. The winds have begun to pick up just a bit, 11 miles per hour. I've had some gusts above 15 miles per hour, and another 2 or 3 hours we're going to see those gusts start reaching 25, 26 miles per hour. But for now, fairly brisk breeze, but fairly tame breeze. Air pressure is steady. Barometer is more than 30 inches. 25 the wind chill in Rochester, Mesa City 29, 27 in Albert Lee. Day planner clouds all day long. The fog will lift by around 11. We'll have improving visibility for the afternoon. And at about 8 o'clock or so, just off this 8-hour forecast, we're going to start seeing that rain come in and those winds still on the breezy side all through the afternoon and all through the evening as well. 44 the expected high, sunset 4:40. There is that cloud cover, storm system coming in out of the plains. We're watching the showers developing along with that, a little bit of snow in the north end. Now, that won't impact us. We'll instead deal with just rain out of this as soon as mid-evening and certainly through tonight. And yes, possibly heavy rainfall, maybe as much as an inch of rain overnight. That's quite a bit for November standards, quite a bit of moisture with this system. And beyond that, though, rain will taper off midday tomorrow. And we won't have to worry about rain or snow for about 4 days beyond that, maybe even 5 days. So breezy and mild today, but not as warm by the weekend. 34 in Rochester now. Look southward, that's where the warmth is going to be coming from, and those south and southeast winds over the next 24 hours. 45 now in Des Moines, 54 in Kansas City. Here's Futurecast, mainly gray skies today. If we're lucky, we'll see a break of sunshine in mid-afternoon, but that is it. I don't think we'll see very many of those. There's that rain. Becomes heaviest just after midnight, as much as an inch. Winding down around 6 a.m. We'll have light rain for the morning commute and then very light rain heading into the midday. A little snow may mix in as well for a time there right around 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but nothing to accumulate out of that. Kind of a windy day tomorrow, too, with falling temperatures starting at around 7 a.m. tomorrow. Around 41 degrees, looks like it'll be in the low 30s by sunset. So falling down with those temperatures and those winds pick up, the wind chills in the 20s and low 30s. So blustery, cold Thursday, drier in the afternoon. By late tomorrow evening, skies will clear off. We'll have diminishing winds. A cold night, temperatures dropping to the teens for Thursday night into Friday morning. And then with just a light west and then southwest breeze, we'll see temperatures climb back into the low 30s with less wind in the area and more sun. In fact, tons of sun on Friday for our weather picture, as that high pressure comes in and lasts through the weekend. 44 in Rochester today, Austin 50, 44 in Winona. Some fog, fairly dense pockets of fog this morning. Less foggy this afternoon, breezy and mild, mostly cloudy, 44, but it will never feel like it's 44 because of those winds, more like 30s with that wind chill. Up to an inch of rain tonight. Rain likely by late evening, certainly through the overnight hours. Gusty south winds 25 miles per hour at times. 39, a pretty mild night. And then 41 to start the day tomorrow. Temperatures drop to the low 30s in the afternoon. Wind chills in the 20s and 30s. Northwest winds by early afternoon gusting to 30 miles per hour. 7-day forecast, light rain tomorrow morning. Sunshine Friday. The weekend looks pretty good. 20s for lows, but close to 40 for highs. And next week we are going to see some changes. It looks like a fairly mild Monday. Tuesday, maybe the transitional day. There's a storm system coming in. That'll bring periods of rain and snow, temperatures in the upper 30s, but it looks like that possibility is there that system may change over to all snow by next Tuesday night and next Wednesday. So something that bears watching just off the 7-day, because we're watching for that holiday weekend. And it looks like maybe next Wednesday could be some tricky travel weather. Still a long way off. The likely change between now and then. Just a quick heads up that things may be changing. It does look like really cold air may be coming in around Thanksgiving, if not beyond. So we're enjoying the 40s now more often than not, but beyond really early next week, we may not see 40 again for quite some time. So enjoy that. In the meantime, enjoy today's balmy, breezy weather, the warmest day of the week, but the warmest day since November 3rd, for that matter. Have a great day, everybody.